En este video veremos la sexta parte del grupo de sustantivos del nivel intermedio, en el ejercicio denominado Práctica con voz normal.
Bienvenido a Talker Gym.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Normal.
Normal.
Normal, o normalidad.
Normal.
Normal. Underwear.
Underwear.
Ropa interior.
Underwear.
Underwear. Software.
Software.
Programa informático.
Software.
Software. Leisure.
Leisure.
Ocio.
Leisure.
Leisure. Commercial. Commercials.
Commercial. Commercials.
Comercial.
Commercial. Commercials.
Commercial. Commercials. Original. Originals.
Original. Originals.
Original.
Original. Originals.
Original. Originals. Principal. Principles.
Principal. Principles.
Principal.
Principal. Principles.
Principal. Principles. Musical. Musicals.
Musical. Musicals.
Musical.
Musical. Musicals.
Musical. Musicals. Arrival. Arrivals.
Arrival. Arrivals.
Llegada.
Arrival. Arrivals.
Arrival. Arrivals. Chemical. Chemicals.
Chemical. Chemicals.
Químico.
Chemical. Chemicals.
Chemical. Chemicals. Alcohol. Alcohols.
Alcohol. Alcohols.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Alcohols.
Alcohol. Alcohols. Journal. Journals.
Journal. Journals.
Diario, o periódico.
Journal. Journals.
Journal. Journals. Cable. Cables.
Cable. Cables.
Cable.
Cable. Cables.
Cable. Cables. Label. Labels.
Label. Labels.
Etiqueta.
Label. Labels.
Label. Labels. Channel. Channels.
Channel. Channels.
Canal.
Channel. Channels.
Channel. Channels. Sample. Samples.
Sample. Samples.
Muestra.
Sample. Samples.
Sample. Samples. Local. Locals.
Local. Locals.
Local.
Local. Locals.
Local. Locals. Signal. Signals.
Signal. Signals.
Señal.
Signal. Signals.
Signal. Signals. Total. Totals.
Total. Totals.
Total.
Total. Totals.
Total. Totals. Bubble. Bubbles.
Bubble. Bubbles.
Burbuja.
Bubble. Bubbles.
Bubble. Bubbles. Needle. Needles.
Needle. Needles.
Aguja.
Needle. Needles.
Needle. Needles. Muscle. Muscles.
Muscle. Muscles.
Músculo.
Muscle. Muscles.
Muscle. Muscles. Battle. Battles.
Battle. Battles.
Batalla.
Battle. Battles.
Battle. Battles. Fuel. Fuels.
Fuel. Fuels.
Combustible.
Fuel. fuels,
fuel, fuels. Shell, shells.
shell, shells,
Caparazón, o concha.
shell, shells,
Shell, shells. File, files.
file, files,
Archivo.
file, files,
File, files. While, whiles.
while, whiles,
Rato.
while, whiles,
While, whiles. Nail, nails.
nail, nails,
Clavo, o uña.
nail, nails,
Nail, nails. Sail, sails.
sail, sails,
Vela.
sail, sails,
Sail, sails. Tail, tails.
tail, tails,
Cola.
tail, tails,
Tail, tails. Soil, soils.
soil, soils,
Suelo.
soil, soils,
Soil, soils. Hole, holes.
hole, holes,
Conjunto, o entero.
hole, holes,
Hole, holes. Coal, coals.
coal, coals,
Carbón.
coal, coals,
Coal, coals. Roll, rolls.
roll, rolls,
Rollo.
roll, rolls,
Roll, rolls. Bell, bells.
bell, bells,
Campana.
bell, bells,
Bell, bells. Deal, deals.
deal, deals,
Gran cantidad, o trato.
deal, deals,
Deal, deals. Will, wills.
will, wills,
Deseo, o voluntad.
will, wills,
Will, wills. Pull, pulls.
pull, pulls,
Atracción, o tirón.
pull, pulls,
Pull, pulls. Wool, wools.
wool, wools,
Lana.
wool, wools,
Wool, wools. Photographer, photographers.
photographer, photographers,
Fotógrafo.
photographer, photographers,
Photographer, photographers. Competitor, competitors.
competitor, competitors,
Competidor.
competitor, competitors,
Competitor, competitors. Stranger, strangers.
stranger, strangers,
Extraño.
stranger, strangers,
Stranger, strangers. Helicopter, helicopters.
helicopter, helicopters,
Helicóptero.
helicopter, helicopters,
Helicopter, helicopters. Organizer, organizers.
organizer, organizers,
Organizador.
organizer, organizers,
Organizer, organizers. Literature, literatures.
literature, literatures,
Literatura.
literature, literatures,
Literature, literatures. Departure, departures.
departure, departures,
Partida, o salida.
departure, departures,
Departure, departures. Container, containers.
container, containers,
Contenedor, o envase.
container, containers,
container, containers. Sculpture, sculptures.
Sculpture, sculptures.
Escultura.
Sculpture, sculptures.
Sculpture, sculptures. Volunteer, volunteers.
Volunteer, volunteers.
Voluntario.
Volunteer, volunteers.
Volunteer, volunteers. Consumer, consumers.
Consumer, consumers.
Consumidor.
Consumer, consumers.
Consumer, consumers. Producer, producers.
Producer, producers.
Productor.
Producer, producers.
Producer, producers. Supporter, supporters.
Supporter, supporters.
Apoyo, o partidario.
Supporter, supporters.
Supporter, supporters. Atmosphere, atmospheres.
Atmosphere, atmospheres.
Atmósfera.
Atmosphere, atmospheres.
Atmosphere, atmospheres. Mixture, mixtures.
Mixture, mixtures.
Mezcla.
Mixture, mixtures.
Mixture, mixtures. Prisoner, prisoners.
Prisoner, prisoners.
Prisionero.
Prisoner, prisoners.
Prisoner, prisoners. Chapter, chapters.
Chapter, chapters.
Capítulo.
Chapter, chapters.
Chapter, chapters. Pressure, pressures.
Pressure, pressures.
Presión.
Pressure, pressures.
Pressure, pressures. Trainer, trainers.
Trainer, trainers.
Entrenador.
Trainer, trainers.
Trainer, trainers. Pleasure, pleasures.
Pleasure, pleasures.
Placer.
Pleasure, pleasures.
Pleasure, pleasures. Editor, editors.
Editor, editors.
Editor.
Editor, editors.
Editor, editors. Border, borders.
Border, borders.
Borde, o frontera.
Border, borders.
Border, borders. Powder, powders.
Powder, powders.
Polvo.
Powder, powders.
Powder, powders. Flour, flowers.
Flour, flowers.
Harina.
Flour, flowers.
Flour, flowers. Sailor, sailors.
Sailor, sailors.
Marinero.
Sailor, sailors.
Sailor, sailors. Favor, favors.
Favor, favors.
Favor, o favorito.
Favor, favors.
Favor, favors. Wonder, wonders.
Wonder, wonders.
Maravilla.
Wonder, wonders.
Wonder, wonders. Murder, murders.
Murder, murders.
Asesinato, o asesino.
Murder, murders.
Murder, murders. Measure, measures.
Measure, measures.
Medida.
Measure, measures.
Measure, measures. Repair, repairs.
Repair, repairs.
Reparación.
Repair, repairs.
Repair, repairs. Leather, leathers.
Leather, leathers.
Cuero.
Leather, leathers.
Leather, leathers. Tire, tires.
Tire, tires.
Neumático.
Tire, tires.
Tire, tires. Layer, layers.
Layer, layers.
Capa.
Layer, layers.
Layer, layers. Better, betters.
Better, betters.
Mejor.
Better, betters.
Better, betters. Viewer, viewers.
Viewer, viewers.
Espectador.
Viewer, viewers.
Viewer, viewers. Horror, horrors.
Horror, horrors.
Horror.
Horror, horrors.
Horror, horrors. Cover, covers.
Cover, covers.
Cubierta, o tapa.
Cover, covers.
Cover, covers. Share, shares.
Share, shares.
Acción financiera, o cuota.
Share, shares.
Share, shares. Prayer, prayers.
Prayer, prayers.
Oración, u orador.
Prayer, prayers.
Prayer, prayers. Fur, furs.
Fur, furs.
Pelaje.
Fur, furs.
Fur, furs.